Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my December budget video. So today is the 29th of November and we are going to budget my £57,000 a year salary together. I'm so sorry that I went AWOL for the last 2 months, especially as these monthly budget videos are my videos that do the best, but there were several reasons for this. One was that my how much money I made on TikTok video didn't do very well. And I know you've just got to keep rolling with the punches, but it made me feel a bit demotivated, but I'm back now. And the second reason is that financially, I had things that I didn't want to share. I felt like I didn't save enough on one of the months because something came up that I had to pay for that I didn't want to discuss on the internet. So, you know, personal finance is finance. Sorry about that, I'm back now. So without any further ado, let's get into my budget for the month. So this month from my £57,000 salary, I cleared £3,043, which is lower than last month. This is because I've just finished my probation and I have therefore enrolled in the pension scheme. So I'm now contributing 3% of my salary to my pension. A lot of people, especially Americans, I think, question why my salary is so low, my take home is so low compared to £57,000. I do have about £400 worth of student loan fees that come out of my salary every month. Also, for American viewers, it's not really worth us paying off our student loans early because they get written off after a certain amount of time. So unless you earn a lot of money, it doesn't make financial sense to pay it off early. So it's essentially just like an education tax. It might make sense in the US to pay off your student loans, but in the UK it's very rare for people to actively try and pay them off early. And as of next month, this will be even lower because I am enrolling in my company's share scheme. There's a number of reasons for this, but I am enrolling at the highest level you can. So I'm going to contribute £150 of my salary pre-tax to the share scheme, which will then be matched. For every 2 shares I buy, my employer will buy me 1. So that's essentially £75 worth of free money. And it's pre-tax that the £150 is taken. So I think the equivalent of take home is 80 odd. So for 80 odd pounds, I'm getting £225 worth of shares. The share price of my company is quite low at the moment, so I feel like it's going to go up. And on top of that, we also would get paid dividends. So yeah, if you have a share scheme at your company, please look into it because it can be really a great tax efficient way. Also, this will kind of mature around my 40th birthday, and I've always had this dream of buying myself a Tesla for my 40th, although by the time I'm 40, I'll probably have different things that I want. But anyway, it's just a great investment opportunity for me, so I am going to be taking part in it. Now that I've told you why my take home is what it is, let's get into how I'm spending it. So as always, I'm spending £1,250 on my half of the rent and bills. I live in West London. My rent is £2,000 a month. I share it with my partner and we live in a 2-bed flat. And then the other £250 is for bills, insurance, and just a little buffer. I put my disposable income on my Monzo. I've been giving myself £700 recently. This covers all of my family's grocery shopping. So I probably do a really big food shop twice during the month for about £120. So that's £240 for food. And then I do transport to work, activities for me and my baby. £700 is quite generous and loose, but I do work hard to side hustle extra money, which goes into my savings. So I don't mind spending my actual salary on fun stuff because I don't touch any of the money that I've made on social media so far. That is going to my house fund. Canva is £11. I do need to switch to a business account soon and have that coming out of there. My phone is £72. My baby's gym membership is £3 and Netflix is £16. I've put Microsoft, Apple Storage and Disney on here, but they don't all come out from my main account. I need to consolidate all my subscriptions. That's on my to-do list for the new year, is sit down with my partner and go through all of our subscriptions. But for now, I think Disney of £8 maybe comes out of my main account. I'm not sure, but anyway. I wasn't actually planning to save any money this month because it was Christmas. I thought I would just give myself the time off. But then I looked at all of the balances on my savings accounts, which is a really important thing to do because it's really motivating. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna put 200 in my ISA that I always do. And then I made like a snowflake payment of like £80.07 to one of my sinking funds because it just made a nice round number on my Monzo account. Actually, technically, I think I put it into my house savings. So I definitely could have done this for the last 2 months and just put medical and then not shared what the money was for. So that's what I'm doing now, £150. And I'm also gifting someone in my family £230, which leaves me with £397, which I should probably save, but it's Christmas and I know what I want to get my husband, and it's also his birthday. So I think I'm going to put that on my Monzo and use it as spending money slash Christmas money. I am going to keep working really hard on my side hustles so I can hopefully boost my savings that way. So far I've made like 2 grand this year on TikTok. So yeah, I could save this £397, but I'm not going to. I'm probably going to add it to my Monzo. So that's going to make £1,097 to spend. Guys, I know, okay, but listen, this is what I'm going to buy Nick. I'm going to buy him a family trip to Bluestone, Wales, which is like the Welsh version of Center Parcs. We haven't been away for like 2 years. We've never been away with my son. So I think we're gonna do like a weekend maybe in January. Obviously it's gonna be freezing, but January is miserable, and why not do something exciting? And there's loads of like indoor things you can do there, and we can just wrap up warm when we go for walks. I like a cold winter walk. So that's gonna be his Christmas gift. And then for his birthday gift, I'm gonna get him this bougie coffee machine, like a Sage one, which is like around 400. They're normally 500, but I think with the Black Friday deals and like some cashback type schemes, I can get it down to like 450. And that's gonna benefit us. I drink a lot of coffee. If you watch me on TikTok or you've seen some of my older videos, it's like a gift for the whole family. So yeah. Also within the £700, I'm gonna be buying like the rest of my toddlers' Christmas presents as well. So you do you, but I'm being very lax on myself this month, but that is my budget. I'm still putting £280 into savings. Maybe that's a bit pathetic from a 3K take home. But yeah, we had some one-off expenses. We had £380 of one-off expenses as well, so I'm okay with it. I've started a little YouTube accountability club. If you want to join, comment, let me know. So my friend and I, we are going to try and post a video every week in December, so stay tuned for that. You heard it here first. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.